The Bill and Kelly Show is recorded at Studio A at Executive Suite Squared in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. Now, here's Bill and Kelly. Hello and welcome to Bill and Kelly in the Morning. What a interesting day this is going to be. Kind of hot and sticky, if you will. The sun's out, humidity is starting to climb, heat index is starting to climb. So let's talk about that. We've got some interesting stuff coming up as far as the weather is concerned. And so let's look at what's happening today. We have a possibility of scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 87. Calm winds becoming north-northeast around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chances of precipitation is right now sitting at 30%. And as we're going to see, and I'll show you why, that percentage of precipitation, possibility of precipitation rather, is going to climb as we approach the weekend. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 7 and 8 p.m. Partly sunny with a low around 73, so it's not exactly window open weather, but you got to do what you got to do. East winds around 5 miles per hour, so kind of stagnant winds, if you will, not really good breeze coming in, so chance of precipitation around 20%. So let's look at the weather map nationally. Out to the west, you see there is a low pressure area headed our way. Right now, predominant high pressure area is taking over really the Great Lakes area and most of the Midwest. So until that moves out and the low pressure area comes, we're going to have low percentages of precipitation at best. But as we move towards the weekend and that low pressure area comes into the area, we'll see an increase in possibility of thunderstorms. But until then, I expect days like today, hot and humid, with a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms. If they do pop up, they're going to be widely scattered. So be ready for that. Much like we had last night. We had some showers and thunderstorms in the Illinois area, but not much here. So let's look at what's happening in the area. I want to bring up some events that are taking place that are helping various different organizations out that we support greatly. First of all, Girls on the Run, Northwest Indiana. We talked about this yesterday. Their Luna Fest is a virtual screening of a film fest that they usually do every year. The 2020 Luna Fest features 7 short films by and about women. And these films are meant to inspire, to motivate, and really set an example of where women are at today in our society, which leadership roles are being taken over. There's a cause for celebration, but as a society, we're not there yet. And I'm greatly supportive of women leaders. I've worked for many of them, and it's great. I've picked up some great motivational and leadership talents from them. So a lot to be celebrated. Girls on the Run is an organization that provides mentoring opportunities for middle school age girls and actually all students, and to help them get beyond bullying, to help boost up their self-esteem and motivate them to be what they can be. And so we greatly support them. The Lumina Fest is happening July 23rd. They're going to open it up at 7 p.m. with a little virtual cocktail party, so everyone can grab a cocktail and join a little get-together virtually before the film fest begins. And again, that's going to be happening on July 23rd. Then also another organization, great organization that we've had on the show before, and actually they have a platform on our show, Planting Possibilities. Annually they put on a golf outing that obviously they don't want to get people together. Even though the golf courses are open, they feel by bringing that many people together, they'll put people's health at risk. And so they're going to be safe and do a virtual golf outing. Now you ask, how can you do a virtual golf outing? It's simple. And you know that for those of you who play golf, is probably one of the sports that you can have social distancing in. If you're playing with 3 people, you can easily keep up to 20 feet apart. In fact, some of the people I played with in the past, I want to keep 20 feet from. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so golf is one of those games. What they decided to do is, so what you can do is go online and register your team, and you could submit your golf scores virtually, and they'll total those up and select a winner. So that is, for more information, you can go to Planting Possibilities Facebook page or their website. The virtual golf is going to go on between August 1st and 16th. So you have all the way up to August 1st to register your team. So please do that. A great organization, Planting Possibilities, is developing a community of autistic adults to provide educational and job opportunities for them to be self-sustaining. And eventually their hopes are to purchase a piece of land and build a facility to where they can provide these educational opportunities, employment opportunities, as well as living opportunities to teach the autistic adults how to be self-sustaining, how to pay for the rent, how to take care of their own apartments, and that type of thing. Beautiful people. We've really enjoyed their friendship for quite some time now. So let's talk about Food Bank. Food Bank has many mobile markets that happen throughout the year, and we want to let you know, for those of you who are in need, where they're at. So next one's coming up today at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Washington Elementary in East Chicago. That's at 2400 Cardinal Drive in East Chicago. So again, if you are in need of food, again, you shouldn't feel shame. No one should be shaming you. These are trying times for all of us. And I think we all could have used help throughout this trying times. And there's many of us who are not going back to work. So that's what the food bank is for, to provide food for these people who are out of work, who have no other source of food or income. And so they're there for you. The next food mobile market will be on Thursday, July 9th. This is where you get to see me just stand and smile for a while. Thank you, CN. Train has to be a part of our program periodically. You know that. Thursday, July 9th, tomorrow. Couts Middle High School, at 302 East College Avenue. There is a food bank mobile market happening there. So again, that's in Porter County. If you are in Porter County and need assistance, please, that's what this is for, between 1 and 3 p.m. in Couts. Another opportunity is coming up for a clothes and food drive. This is being put on by the Housing Opportunities, who is partnering with Dressed for School. So this Saturday, July 11th, between 9 and 12 noon, they are going to be at what we used to call the Hayes Leonard, but I guess they're calling it the Vale School now. It used to be Hayes Leonard. They're on 653 Hayes Leonard Road in Valparaiso. And what they're doing, they're going to be collecting both clothes and non-perishable food, or some food items that are sustainable, like granola bars, cereal, canned fruit, cleaning supplies, paper, and toilet paper items, and new clothes for elementary school-age kids with tags still attached, obviously, so they can see that they're new. And in these trying times, health-wise, people want to make sure that these are new, never wore clothes before. That's totally understandable. So look for that. That's in Valparaiso. Again, at what they're now calling the Vale School, which used to be Hayes Leonard. I believe that's the case. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but that's at 653 Hayes Leonard Road in Valparaiso. And again, that's being hosted by Housing Opportunities and Dressed for School. We will keep reminding you of the Food Bank Soiree, as we like to pronounce it and say it, virtually. That is happening July 19th at 1 p.m. This is going to be a combination of many things. We're going to provide entertainment for you, musical entertainment. We're going to provide auction items, everything from getaway trips to wine tasting events to gift baskets and mystery bags. Oh yes, the mystery bags. Who knows what's in the mystery bag? Yes. I'm sorry, Kelly's not here. I'm doing my best. You know what I'm saying? So that's the soiree. Again, keep your calendars marked. July 19th at 1 p.m. This all proceeds go to support the food bank in Northwest Indiana. And these are the people that are right along with our healthcare professionals, have been on the front lines. And they've been really courageous efforts to keeping people fed as best they can. And again, I can't say, and this goes for all the organizations that, whether we work with them or not, COVID-19 has had a devastating effect. Intake as far as donations, in the food bank's case, food donations, monetary donations, all have severely decreased. And the problem is their outreach has increased. Their people that they need to serve and keep fed have more than tripled. And we'll be hearing those numbers on the 19th. I believe Victor Garcia will be letting us know where they stand and deliver a report. So what's happening today? We have Connections Restored, a really popular program with the Bill and Kelly Network. They are coming on, actually I think it's just Amy today. I stand corrected. It's Amy is coming on. Amy Boswinkle, who's the host of the show, will be coming on and teaching about how you can get out of stress, how if you're suffering from PTSD, ways and methodologies you can get out of that, and how to cope with stress, and how to protect your body, because that's what it's all about. Everyone knows that if you are not doing well mentally, sooner or later it will have a physical effect on you. And so look for that at noon today. Then I'd like to keep everyone's calendar marked. Next week we're going to have an awesome guest on. We're honored to have Judge Mary DeBoer, who's a circuit court judge with Porter County. She will be visiting with us on July 14th, Tuesday at 7 p.m. And she'll be talking about the opening up of the courts and the safety precautions that they're putting in place to guard everyone's safety, whether you are a juror, whether you are a lawyer, whether you're a judge, whoever you are. If you're in that court, they want to make sure you're going to be safe. And she will be talking about that specifically, and just talking about the cases, how they're dealing with these cases now that they're opening up the courts, and her role as a circuit court judge, obviously. So there you have it. That's it. We have a lot of pieces, puzzle pieces still floating around up in the air. They're waiting to drop. Scheduling is always kind of an interesting thing with our show. So as soon as we know when those are going to drop and when we're going to be able to schedule, we'll let you know. I do want to talk to you about our studio, because as you could see, we have not been in our studio very much. Again, one of the things is we are trying to be safe, and we have a beautiful studio, and that's the shame about this all. It's a beautiful studio. We want to support Executive Suites for providing that studio for us. We want to give them as much outreach. Our plans are to bring guests into that studio here in the near future. We have a big lobby area that we can use, and easily social distance with masks on. Our problem is our equipment, because of the masks, is well, first of all, it's not a camera issue, it's more of a microphone issue. With a mask on, your voice is slightly muffled, and so what we're trying to do is get a way of making sure we have the best possible show in that area. It's going to be happening soon. I want to say within a week, possibly 2 weeks at the most, we will be back at the Bill and Kelly Show studios at Executive Suite Squared in Hammond, Indiana. But you'll know when that happens, obviously, because you'll see it. But we want to thank again the folks at Executive Suite Squared for providing that space for us, and we greatly appreciated. And unfortunately, during the times we're in, we have to do what's best for our guests and what's best for us. I've got grandkids, Kelly's got friends, and I've got friends that we don't want to put them in jeopardy whatsoever. So we are trying to do the best thing we can. So that's it. That's the show today. And try to get out and enjoy this beautiful day. It's still kind of cautious because the humidity level is high. I haven't seen any air quality warnings out today. I may have missed them because I can't believe they are any different than they would be yesterday, but they did not put one out today. But be cautious. High humidity. Keep hydrated and stay safe. And as always, be kind to each other and enjoy the day and be safe. Goodbye for now.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by
Holy moly, look at this.
Shh! Be quiet!
But this is important stuff.
Look, there's nothing more important than what I am doing right now, reading Another Mystery by local author Susan L. Perry. I have already finished these, and I've ordered her newest book, The Proof is in the Pudding, on Amazon.
Really, you need to look at this.
Shut up!
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. For these and other books by author Susan L. Perry, you may order them at Amazon.com or from your local bookstore. For more information about the author, visit her website at www.susanlperry.com.